Thank you for letting us in the locker room.
Did you get in there?
We did.
Golly, man. Hey, listen. If we win every game like that, then you guys come to locker room all the time.
It's a 50-point rule.
I know you will. So guys, what a good game for us, because it was a good game because we were able to see two different teams. And what I mean by that is we've had a couple guys that haven't played basketball in over a year and a half, like a meaningful game. And I thought our guys came out with a little bit of jitters to start the game. And then once we settled in, I thought we played great. You know, I think we finished the game on a 51-14, run, which was good for us. Our press got involved. I thought we did some good things. When you look at the stat sheet, very happy with our guys. We had 4 guys in double digits, and DJ Funderburg is 1 point from being in double digits. I thought we shared the basketball. We didn't turn it over. We were able to force some turnovers. So that's my vision of how I want us to play. I knew we were going to start off slow, but I was glad that we could finish the game. So it was good, and we'll take this tape. We'll build on it. Certainly, I thought early on we had a couple of defensive breakdowns that I want to clean up. But when we get out in transition and we start playing, we can be a very good basketball team. Questions?
Coach, you have a fairly young team. How important is it for TV to really have a game like you had tonight?
You know, I thought that when we were struggling, I thought Markell Johnson and Torrin Dorn stepped up and made a couple big plays and kind of played like guys who had played in the program last year. Also, I can say the same thing about C.J. Bryce. I thought he had some great rebounds and everything else. So it's important for the guys who have played for me before to obviously lead by example. I thought those 3 guys did.
Coach, you mentioned after Braxton went out, you noticed how much further your shooting went down from there. When you see guys like Torrin and Markell knocking down shots like they did in the second half, especially from behind the arc, how much confidence does that give you in your guard play?
Well, I took Torrin Dorn out of the game at the end because I told him if I don't take him out, I'm going to mess his average up from 3. It's good for some of those guys to see the ball go in. We're Braxton. We're a really good 3-point shooting team. Without him, we're average. And I thought we shared the ball. I thought we made the right play, and guys stepped up and made some shots.
Kevin, you obviously don't have a ton of options to choose from when you want to go big, but you went with both those guys in the first half for a little while. What did you think of that look, and how often do you think you'd actually be able to go with that, given the numbers you have?
Luke, I think I'll play that lineup a lot, because the crazy thing is that when you look at DJ Funderburg, he's really not a center. And so, I'm able to switch a lot of screens with him. He's long, he's active, he gets his hands on a lot of ball, he blocks a lot of shots. And you didn't ask me, Luke, I even went with basically 5 guards at one time, and we switched all screens. So I'm still trying to figure out what combinations play well together. I keep going back to this. What I like about this team is the versatility. We have to play small, we can. If I got to play a traditional lineup, I can play DJ Funderburg at the 4.
With Markell, you've alluded in the past that sometimes you have to urge him to be more aggressive. What kind of lift does he bring when he is aggressive, Markell, offensively?
Well, he's one of the best point guards in the ACC when he plays. But I have to, with Markell Johnson, he's not a guy that's hunting shots. He would, an ideal game for Markell would be to have 10 assists and 8 points. And that's okay, but at times with this team, as a veteran, he's got to be able to score the basketball. And when we needed him to, he did tonight.
CJ and Devin, both guys that hadn't played basketball, as you mentioned, in a long time, both hit double digits tonight. What did you see from them?
Well, I thought CJ got in a groove. I never thought Devin did. I never thought Devin hit his stride a little bit, which is probably a good thing for him and us, because we'll be able to go look at the film and see some of the things that he need to work on. I thought he forced a couple shots. That's okay. We went through the same thing, obviously, early in the year last year with Al Freeman. And then once we told him what's a good shot and be able to share the basketball, he became a good player for us.
They played a pretty good zone defense tonight. How important was it for the guys to face that tonight early on?
Well, I think we're going to see a lot of zone this year, not because of Braxton being out. Just a lot of coaches around the country are going little man-to-man, a little zone. And so I think we'll see a lot. It was good because our guys did a great job sharing the ball. I thought we penetrated. I thought we got the ball to the middle, and we were able to throw over the top of it.
I think State led 51-43, and then you guys went on a 54-12 to kill it off. What was it you guys did differently and better from that point on?
Well, great coaching. No, we talked about just playing hard. I primarily was playing a man-to-man press, and I think when we went to our diamond press, it kind of changed the game around a little bit. I wanted those guys, obviously, to be able to pick them up for a quarter, work on them a little bit without running the zone press. And then I think when we went to our zone press, we were able to turn them over.
Give that 23 in your exhibition game, and followed up tonight with 24, and Morris had 16. Is that just good offense, or anything you think you would want these guys to correct for future opponents?
Yeah, I don't, look, we take pride in stopping guys. Obviously, I'm not happy with anybody scoring 24 points. If they do, I want them to shoot a bad percentage. We'll go back and I'll look at the breakdowns and see. I thought he got too many open shots. I thought he rejected some screens that we should have forced to the screen, and he had a good game.
Coach, just one last question as far as what's the number one thing you want to correct going into game 2 on Saturday? Well,
I thought we had, as every team in the country, I thought we had too many defensive breakdowns. When you look at it, obviously you'll say, well, we held them 32% and they only scored 55 points, but I'm always looking for perfection on the defensive end, and I thought we had too many breakdowns because we didn't communicate.
Coach, you substitute so freely. If a guy gets a little bit hot, do you tend to pull him out as well? How do you approach that?
I'll give you a secret, guys. Most of the guys that come out of the game are guys who break down on the defensive end. And so when you see a guy coming out, and you might not know it, but because of scouting reports, when you see a guy come out of the game, he may have made 7 straight shots. But if he breaks down on the defense assignment, he's coming out of the game. One thing that we talk about, I give you tremendous offensive freedom. But if you don't play well or you don't pick up your scouting report on the defensive end, you're going to come out.
Along those lines, it also looked like if there was some turnovers, you were very freely subbing people out.
No, those guys were just tired, JC. Thanks, guys. Everybody drive safe.